Had this been on your list of books to watch?
Mm-hmm.
Or shows to watch, I'm sorry. Yeah, was this on your list of shows to watch?
No, it wasn't. This is just the first episode. That's all I watched.
So, you guys, welcome to Overanalyzed. Today we are talking about Bridgerton.
Hi. Yes, we are.
I'm a big fan. I just rewatched season 2, episode 1. Forgot I told Dom to watch season 1, episode 1. I don't like foundational seasons.
You need it to understand the whole thing, don't you?
I read the book, so I don't need the foundation. I mostly was watching to see how she changed it from the books, which of course the casting, but we'll get into all that. So Dom watched season 1, episode 1. So let's talk about it. Because I've read all 8 of the books.
There's 8 books.
There's 8 books because there's 8 kids. And so each book is based on one of the kids. And so the first season is about Daphne. The first book is about Daphne. Mm-hmm. The second book is about Anthony, Viscount. Mm-hmm. They're alphabetical. Anthony, damn it, I can't think of the B.
I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know.
C, Daphne. Eloise is the 5th child. That's why she's E.
I like her energy.
Eloise is the 5th book, but she's getting season 4 of the show because she's such a big character. Also, even though she's playing someone that's 19, 20, she's not that age. And so Gregory, one of the kids in the first season, is a young boy, and now he grew like 8 inches. And so they're like, we got to speed up some of the seasons for the younger kids because they're literally growing. And fans hate it when you just change the actor. So Shonda is using her, so Shonda is using her privilege to kind of get creative. But first impressions, what did you think of Bridgerton? Were you pissed I made you watch it? What?
I have no idea what's going on in it. And just full disclosure for everyone listening before, because I know there's a huge fan base for it. And I may watch one episode, so of course I don't have an opinion really of the whole thing because I don't know what's happening. But it was hard for me to follow, to like, all these family, who's who. Like, I get the gist of like certain things, like, okay, someone's pregnant, this one's trying to get married off because of the time. I get like those things. Yeah. But Lady Danbury, I'm like, who are you? I don't know. Like, there was no, like, I don't, the hot Hastings.
Lord Hastings.
I don't know who he is. Is that his mom? Like, I don't get it.
Okay.
Like, nothing is quite clear like that. Like, the only things are clear, like, who the two, like, those, the Bridgerton family, and what's the other?
The Featheringtons. The redheads.
Yeah, those are the only things that are clear. I don't get who the beautiful, I don't even know her name. Thompson?
Marina Thompson,
the stunning, the cousin. I don't get why she's there.
Yeah. The first episode tracks a lot of the book. You have the Bridgertons.
Yes.
It's a family with 8 kids.
Yes. Where's the dad?
He passes away.
Okay. They didn't make that clear till like halfway the episode that he's like not alive.
Yes.
Like, that would have been helpful to know.
And this might be really interesting critique. And even though we're watching this and the season came out in 2023, 2022? 2020.
Look, this aired, it was December 25th on Christmas.
Okay. So I'm guessing that she probably did make the show for people who are already fans. And so they probably did cut out a lot of that. So I'm sure that critique has probably already been made.
It was beautifully shot.
Oh my gosh.
I love
it's
the costumes
so expensive to record.
I thought everything about the visual aspect was stunning. Yeah. I love that.
So you have the Bridgertons, you have the mom. She has these 8 kids. The dad passes while the mom is pregnant with the youngest kid. Okay. So she's pretty much been raising this brood on her own. But typically if you're in a big family, the eldest kid ends up helping raise a lot of the other ones. And so that's
clear.
Where Anthony gets a lot of the pressure as the Viscount.
I'm like, what is this? Like, why is he like...
Well, as the Viscount, he is the man of the house because he's the eldest son and he takes on the entire name. So he technically can tell the mom what to do. He can tell the mom you can't have money.
I don't like that.
But the thing
this is where my inner feminism, well, not inner, I'm very out loud about it. Yeah. Will show so hard.
That's good, though.
If this is really what we're going with, this patriarchal type shit.
That's what they want to get back to. They're like, oh, we want the old times. You guys would not have enjoyed that. Okay, but when people watched it, there was huge outrage because this book is a historical fiction series, 1800s. There probably were black and brown people who had wealth. They definitely were not intermixed. They were not hanging out with the queen. The queen was not black.
I can't remember because I feel like it was a conversation in media when the show came out. Because obviously it's a very diverse show. Like, I saw Asian people, which love. I'm making an assumption that has nothing to do with much. Like, they're not like...
That's just Shonda's spin. If I'm making a show,
it's a spin.
I'm casting it how I want.
Race is not a play in this of like people. It is just like we're all human beings.
Yes.
With the patriarchal and the money and the like all that stuff stands. The race behind it. Okay. That's what I figured.
In the book, you definitely get the class diversity of you have money, you don't have money, you work for me, you don't work for me.
That's giving very Hamilton.
And yes, but even older than that. Because but
I mean like the diversity of the cast.
Yes.
But everyone should be like, you would think everyone would be like white.
And that may have even inspired it because Hamilton was like 2016, 2015. And so you get just a different layer by also seeing the different colors of the cast, with it being all the different shades. Okay, so you have the Bridgerton family and then you have the Featherington family. I do not like Lord Featherington, the dad.
He's staring at the girl, the cousin or whatever. Ew, what is going on here?
When we say cousins, I mean the child of my sister is my cousin.
Right.
But
she did say distant cousin.
I have people that I call cousin and they are my second cousin. So it's my, you know what I mean? There's multiple things. You can be like 7 things removed and you don't have any blood together. Or what if it's like, I just had a nephew, but it's my sister-in-law's son. So there's no blood.
My family, we're Italian. We do the same. Someone's my cousin or aunt and they're not.
Yes. And so it's that kind of a cousin, but it's family. Very gross that he's watching her. He watches her in the book. Unfortunately, that part is real. That part is real.
He didn't get her pregnant, did she?
No. The casting of Marina is phenomenal, though. She glows on screen. Now, the Featheringtons are shown in like this dowdy kind of light.
Yeah. Are they like a respected family? Because I'm not getting that vibe. They are.
They're just not the Bridgertons. The Bridgertons are the it family in that entire neighborhood.
Aside from like this queen.
So they live in a town called Mayfair. You know how people say, let's take a long summer. We're summering in the Hamptons. That was them. You would spend your time at whatever house and then you would go to Mayfair for the summer. And that's why the queen would be there and she'd be hosting balls and that's all of it. Okay. And that's why is
this like the Queen of England?
Yeah. Queen Charlotte.
Okay.
And she actually now has her own spinoff of her when she was young and first gets married.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Queen Charlotte.
Oh, that's what that is about? I mean, I've heard of it. I didn't realize it was
It's in the Bridgerton series because people are obsessed with, first of all, she's this stunning Black American woman, the actress is, and then she's wearing these huge headpieces and all of it. And so you're just like, wait, what was her story? So Shonda has actually sparked history. People just being like, who was that? That was a real queen. And she was really married to a man who goes mad. You find out later on. Fascinating stuff. But since this is all things Bridgerton and I'm nerding out, Julia Quinn is the author of all the books. Do you know how Bridgerton happened to come to life? Because all the books are named different, like the Duke and I, the Viscount and I, the whatever. The books were written in 2006. Shonda Rhimes is on vacation, picks up the books and starts reading them and thinks it's phenomenal. She talks to Chris Van Dunstan, whoever is also the showrunner, and they literally call up Julia Quinn. Excuse me, can we turn this into a show? My name is Shonda Rhimes. I have Scandal on TV right now. You may have seen it.
Or Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. Can you imagine writing a book?
And Shonda Rhimes calls you.
Yeah, 10 years later. She's like, hey, I saw your book in my bookstore and I binged it while I was on vacation. I went to see Julia Quinn live because she was here at our main library because we have a series. And when she tells the story, she's just a lady in Brooklyn, New York.
Love that.
And she was like, I thought historical fiction was fun. I thought I could research them. Because there's people that do deep dives on how it's not true and how this wouldn't have happened. Not just the color of the cast, but like, he wouldn't have done that or they wouldn't have worn
like
or whatever.
Historical references and that kind of stuff.
If you're into it. But when she retells the story of like, they literally called me and were like, hey, I produced Grey's Anatomy. 12 seasons right now. Can I turn your book into a short series, limited series? And now you're going on your 4th season.
Do you know what her first movie was that she did?
No.
Crossroads with Britney Spears.
Really?
Fun fact.
She is so
Shonda
honest.
Rhimes is just. Have you read her book?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I love that book. I love her. She gives me such inspiration in things. It's because she's such an innovator. Her Call Her Daddy interview was so insightful and unapologetically herself.
She's very, very honest. Even when she talks about how like life won't be balanced. Sometimes
that's what I mean. But I appreciate that.
I'm into that.
I don't want anyone to ever sugarcoat anything. What I appreciate about that is someone with such a mass success and is very honest about the struggles with it, just personally and professionally. And she's like, I'm not going to settle for shit.
And she shows it in every character.
Totally. And it's very, very well thought out.
Yeah. My favorite character in Grey's Anatomy is Meredith's mom. Because she is so complicated and accomplished. And she's
Alice
just
Gray
like,
is her favorite
this is what I wanted to do. Yeah. I know she's probably Bronwyn's mom from something. In terms of really snarky and kind of rude and very like.
But, I mean, that's a whole nother show we should
probably I just love that she was so complicated and dark.
I love that Shonda Rhimes keeps picking these lanes of like medical. Like she takes the time to understand that community. scandal, politics, how to get away with murder, law, and then you have this historical. Like that is, you know what? Kudos to her.
And Inventing Anna, which was
right.
so good, so good.
Okay, Shonda Rhimes. Okay, go
so
ahead,
Shonda would literally change her life. I emailed her earlier 2025 and I was like, there's this book series I read by Eric Drum Dickey. It's 5 books. You should really turn it into a show. I don't know, but I didn't get anything back. But if I one day see it on TV, I'm gonna be like, I sparked it. Even if my email was like one of 20 she's ever received about the show, and then those series is so good, and I was like, she would.
What's her email? So ShondaRhimes@gmail.com.
It was like media at Shondaland or like.
Can you imagine? She has a Hotmail account.
She probably does. But what do you think about the costumes and like the set?
Oh, stunning. Loved it. I love all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If anything, I was probably looking at that more because I was like, I'm so confused. So I'm going to look at the background.
My favorite thing is to see the actors show up to like do the readings and they're dressed in their regular clothes. And it's just so weird because at least for me, I see them as the character. And then I'm like, Jonathan Bailey, that's what you look like?
And you saw his ass twice in the first episode.
He's so young in that first season. So young.
I love him so much.
I know.
Me and like every other person in the world.
Well, sexiest man alive as of what, October 2025?
Yeah. In the beginning of the episode, they're going to the. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Presenting them. Is that just presenting to society or something?
When you turn 18, once you're now on the dating market and allowed to date to get married, because you start courting, people will take you out and see if you guys are compatible, and then you get married.
Well, what's the whole point of the like? She shoot off those one girls.
She literally picks a diamond of each season.
Okay, that's
so she will look at them and she'll be like, I mean, you all have some accolades. You almost have some money to be here. You almost have some kind of a dowry, literally to go old school. You present her because now the queen is going to host balls all summer and she's going to invite you to the balls. And if you are looking to be married off, so I'm going to be inviting
looking at you because you have the queen's approval or something.
And so for Daphne to show
she called
up,
her flawless. I was like, okay, you go, girl.
Yes,
she's really pretty. The actress.
Her skin is so like. If you read the book, she doesn't look like the way that it was described. And this was a big thing also with 50 Shades of Grey, because if you read the books and you fall in love with the description of he was this tall and he had red hair, and so you're reading the book and she had really dark brown hair and waves, and you're just like, who's this redhead girl? You don't even look like the mom.
Yeah, she really doesn't. They all kind of look all different. We really look all those kids.
But she's a great actress, and so the casting directors probably chose her for that. Her chemistry,
I'm sure,
with the Duke is really good. So so you're presenting any girl that's of age. So that's where the younger sister Eloise with the bangs is like, oh God, I don't want to do that. That's so gross.
I love her. Is she gay?
In real life?
No, like
in the show.
She's giving me something like they're like some sort of outlier. She's the super feminist. I love her.
She doesn't want to get married. She thinks
that's why
bullshit.
I like her.
You have to present me.
I'm like, that's my girl right there. I can tell.
She is the one that you always write in a book that's like the outlier that people are like, oh yes,
you need her.
And then she has, I don't know how to say it. She has the fat friend that they used to do that. It would be like the one cute girl, and then it's like, oh.
Well, I know that's a story. I was listening to someone on another podcast like last year or something. They talked about Bridgerton. And they loved that character. What is her name?
The actress's name, Nicola Collin.
Well, there was because like, a beautiful, full-figured woman is. I'm assuming she gets
such a lead actress,
but she gets with that hot guy, one of those brothers.
She does get with Bridgerton.
I remember that was like a thing. That's how I was like, what the hell? What is going on here?
Well, here's the deal.
People are mad
back
about
in the day, you would have been fuller figured because you guys had way more food and more money. Yeah. My husband is Ghanaian, and in Africa, the famous celebrities, maybe not now, but they were the fullers because they literally could afford.
You know why I learned that, and I just assumed it was true. I hoped it was, otherwise it'd be really horrible. Did you ever see the movie Fat Girls? PHAT with Monique, the actress. It's very low budget, but there's something about it I so enjoy. But basically, she meets an African guy, full figure, plus size. And her cousin's very skinny, and the whole movie is about that contrast. Like, okay, skinnier girls get everything, and she meets this.
Because that's how it is in America,
right? And she meets this hot African guy at some hotel, and he's so interested in her, and all the skinny girls are jealous. And one thing he was saying, he was like, "In my country, you have status and money when you are more plus size and full figure, because it means you have money. You
look taken care of."
Yes.
And she actually is.
She's in other things now.
Yeah. She is in other things. Beautiful actress. And she is Irish because in season 2, she actually does a lot of that. And it was like, oh, great accents. It was like, oh, that's her actual accent. So yes, the Featherington family are presenting 3 sisters at a time, which is almost unheard of.
They couldn't even get through the doorway.
Because they're so awkward.
I can tell,
but also, how much sex are you having to have all these kids that are within 18 at one time?
I like you to shoot them off. She's like,
I know.
I'm like, damn, okay.
The younger sister, they had her go up, Penelope. She was technically could have waited and gone up with Eloise, but they did have her go up now because Eloise needed to have her own season and her own stuff. So it's just adding to the complications. But then I liked how you see the younger sisters and they're all like, oh my gosh, they're excited for Daphne because, as they say in the show, how she marries off will set the theme for the rest of the families. Because if you get with someone big, then everyone's going to be like, your reputation literally precedes you. Oh, you can't marry her. Remember, she married that guy. And so it does set a lot. But I think the first episode is so important because you also see Jonathan Bailey, Viscount Anthony, sleeping around and having all of the fun he wants to. All the men get to pretty much do whatever they want. And the women have to follow all these social norms. And he gets to literally be with his mistress, show up to present his sister. And everyone knows he's a dog. But it doesn't matter because he's the man.
So I'm confused about one thing. Because they have referred to that woman, that singer that he keeps sleeping with, as his mistress. Does that mean he's married to somebody already?
No.
So he's just fucking around.
Because he's not married.
So he's being a hoe.
He's being a young man.
Well, he gets rid of her at the end. I'm like, oh my God.
He does, but it's...
And she was really upset. She's like, you're going to take care of me. And I'm like, this is actually really depressing now. And he can go fuck himself.
It's very ironic in 2025 to be watching it because right now celebrity singers are the important. You give your money to them. You want to know what they're doing. But back then it was like, oh, you're an artist? Gross. That is not a respectable job. Because you see the ladies.
That is so MAGA thinking.
They sit around just drinking tea and bullshit all day. And it's like, oh, you actually have to work? Oh, poor baby. So the juxtaposition of those two are very interesting.
It is.
Huge house. Awesome costumes. Would you watch it again?
Yeah. I can't skip seasons of anything. That really, because even if you say you could, my brain would be thinking, I know I'm missing something. And not even if the stories lines aren't necessarily related, I will. My OCD will not allow me to, so I have to watch the whole season.
Well, I think this is a good compromise because you like to start with the first season. Like, I've never seen Gilmore Girls, and you were like, you should watch it. We'll start with season 1. I'll be like, no, let's jump into season 4. So this will be a good compromise for us.
You can't do that with a show.
Okay. Because I really like season 2, but they're all really good. I'll watch
the whole fucking season.
I was trying to look on my library app because this was never really my type of book, as in I don't think I was reading it before it came out. Oh. I think 2020 or maybe like the buzz of it in 2019 started happening. Yeah. And then I read the books, but I couldn't really tell. The pandemic was happening.
Like, people were like really into it.
Well, no, because my daughter's 5. I'd have been pregnant. I wasn't reading this then. I have to check my library records. But okay, so had this been on your list of books to watch? Or shows to watch, I'm sorry. Yeah, was this on your list of shows to watch?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Just because it was Shonda, you were interested? Or no? Nothing.
I just think it got to the point. I have so many shows that I want to try. There's so many now that I'm so overwhelmed that I'm like, I'm just gonna keep watching the old seasons of every other show. I just rewatched season 3 of Real Housewives of Orange County, which was 2008 or something like that.
Yeah, but it's like a good time capsule to go back and watch.
I do like that. I love historical type things.
No, I mean for you and the Real Housewives.
That too.
You're like, oh, life was simpler in 2008.
I actually said that yesterday. I was watching old episodes with my best friend of Kathy Griffin, My Life on the D-List. And I was watching season 3. That was 2007. Transitioned into 2008. And I was like, isn't it so weird when you say that? Like, it was very simpler where you think about, like, certain things. Like, yeah, but I probably would be a lot more bullied then than I do now.
Yeah.
I was bullied in high school at that time.
We were getting ready for Obama.
Yeah, but at the same time, there was, because you know why? We didn't have this visceral, like,
dread over
exactly. So in that aspect, it was easier to navigate, I suppose.
We were hopeful and enthusiastic.
I'm sure some people would disagree with that, but you know what I'm trying to get at.
Yes. All right. What else is happening in the episode?
Well, I was just reading here. So Marina comes in, so she's mad at her because she's so pretty.
Well, yeah, so they're
that's what it says. Marina's beauty instantly overshadows the Featherington sisters, and Lady Featherington becomes jealous and irritated.
So if someone asks you to dance at a ball, you dance with them unless you have someone waiting for you. You have these little cards.
Oh,
that are on your wrist, and you literally would be like, dancing with Dom. And so you literally have a note card that'll be filled with like 5 different things. I know. And so if you don't get a chance to dance, or if you dance and it's a good dance, then they can call you tomorrow. But calling you is stopping by the house. So Marina shows up, and then she has all the people showing up to the house. They're like, I just want to see you. I just want to see you. Everything always has to be chaperoned. There's always like at least 4 people in the room. Yeah. Because, you can't even like put your hand on someone or look too long. It would be considered forward. And then your reputation is tarnished. Meanwhile, we're cursing on a podcast.
I'll give a fuck.
I'm just saying, it's amazing. I'm glad we were born now, because if we were born at another time, who knows? You stayed at your cousins, and when you were in New York.
One of them with them, yeah.
Hey, our cousin's coming. We're gonna live here, and then they show up, and it's Marina, and you're like, shit.
They did have that reaction, but not because of my stunning beauty.
And so
they're like, fuck.
You already knew you had to house them, feed them, probably help them with some stuff.
They did all that.
And then you're like, but now you're stealing attention from my kids.
Yeah, and on top of it, I'm so sexy.
So that's what they're prepared to host her. And then the cousin shows up, and it's like, first of all, I have 3 girls I'm trying to marry off this season. Yeah. And then I have the hot cousin who comes in. Yeah. Not even a mess. They're just awkward and quirky. And their mom is so hypercritical that they're also insecure.
So what is the one that is full-figured? What's her name?
Penelope.
I feel really bad for her because she does not want to do all this song and dance stuff. She wants to read. She was like reading her book. She's like, Mom, I don't have to I can wait a year. And I felt so like, oh my God, just let her read her book.
Well, can you imagine?
No.
In the States, oh my God, I'm turning 18. Now I get to go get a job, or I get to do this. I can move out. And there it's like, 18, go get married. Go find someone to take care of you. And it's just like, so I'm going from being under your thumb to somebody else's thumb. Okay, great.
They're at that, I guess, some social event. And I thought it was very interesting. So yeah, Anthony disapproves of every match for Daphne. Like all these guys keep going after her, and he's like, no, I don't understand. Like, is this a protective brother? Is that why he's doing all this? Because at first it was kind of creepy in a way. I'm like, what is going on here?
Well, because she does have to have his approval. Since her father has passed, somebody would have to ask for his hand, and he would have to pay the dowry. But also because he is, I forget what they called it. Typically when I watch the show, I sit there with a dictionary. So I'm like, what is that word? Because he's such a scoundrel, and he's out drinking and clubbing and boozing and sleeping around. He knows the men he sees when he's out drinking.
Right, well, because I remember he said something about like one of the guys that she seemed like she had interested in. He's like, no, and then he's like, he owes all this debt and all this kind of. He says to him, and he like walks away.
Well, because if I'm marrying my sister to you and you have debt, then you're not showing that you can take care of her, and then she's going to be my burden. Yes, there's limits to it, though. There's limits, right? For one, yes, it does impact his reputation, but he's just being way hypercritical.
Well, that's what I mean. It was like really creepy. I'm like, I don't like this.
Especially for the mom to still be alive.
I know.
Like, her eldest kid would have had a bigger voice than her, and that is unfortunate, but that was how they did it back then.
And then in that same scene that Nigel got gross. That I was like, oh God, I don't like where this is going.
But the crazy thing is, he's probably like 40. It's just that she is 18.
That's what I mean. It was quite clear that the contrast. Like he's an old creepy guy and she's young, and he wants her. Well, she even said it. He's like, I always had my eye on you, or something like that. And she's like, when he was like in grade school, she's like, you mean like when I was 5? I was like, ew. And he like looked at her.
But to contrast that, later on when Marina is being gawked by that older guy, and he's like old, because it's like you're a kid, you're an adult. Now you can marry anyone from 18 to 85.
So disgusting.
It is gross.
I fucking hate men.
And your parents were happy to do it.
Clearly. So who's Simon? Is that
Simon is the Duke. So Simon shows up.
Duke
He's the hot guy, super super tall.
So his name is Simon?
His name is Simon Hastings. Yes. And so Lady Danbury is a close friend of the family.
Okay, so that's his mom.
Not his mom. Okay. Lady Danbury also is really good buddies with the Queen, so you'll see her chumming up with her.
At the theater.
I'm guessing she probably used to be a lady in waiting. I don't remember her story from the book. I would love a spinoff of Lady Danbury and how she like grew up, because she's like 55 or something in real life. Stunning actress. Like,
he's very full of himself, that's for sure.
Well, he's the Duke. Okay, so the Duke, I don't know if I can find that ranking. I don't know if it really matters. He owns the whole town. Like, the Viscount pays taxes to him. He He's the head honcho. Okay. If you were in an apartment building and everyone paid it to the landlord,
he's my landlord.
But basically. Only for all of Mayfair. He owns everything. He is, well, correction, his dad does. And because he's the son of the duke and his dad died. Yeah. And so now he gets all that responsibility. So now Simon shows up and he's like, great, I was living my life and now my dad died. And so now I got to do this job. This little podunk town.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, then it goes into the ball that's hosted by Lady Danbury and the Queen. So they're BFFs, is what you just said?
Yeah, so basically. She comes out, and are you like,
I didn't
that's the Queen? Okay.
Well, I didn't get the relation. I was like, so clearly I was like, this Lady Danbury has push and pull in this town.
Yes. And so you're just like, okay, she knows everyone. She's hobnobbing. She's rubbing elbows. She knows the Queen. She would know a lot of the dirt. So
I got that vibe.
Yeah, she could possibly be the biggest thing ever. Are we ready? Lady Whistledown.
Do you know who it is?
Will they tell us?
When?
Season 2.
Okay, so season 1.
In the books, you don't find out until about book 4.
Okay. So this whole season, I won't know. Can I do? Have I met them already?
No.
Oh,
that was a really bad lie.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, that's very weird. Is it who I would think it is?
Probably. I'm not telling you, though.
I'm already trying to think. In my mind, I thought it was this Lady Danbury.
Because she knows all the dirt.
Is it Lady Danbury?
No, Shonda does a good job of trying to, like, push it on a bunch of people.
Is it someone who you would think it is?
No, it's Simon, like Gossip Girl.
I used to love Gossip Girl. It's so weird. And then, so at this ball is when Daphne bumps into Simon. He's kind of rude to her until he realizes that his brother is his friend from school.
Still rude to her, but he just is not interested. He's like, what is...
But she wasn't even trying to. He's like, that's why I mean, like, that's why I'm like, he's so full of himself because he's assuming that she wants him, and he's like treating her. She's like, what's your name?
I know.
He's like, you know my name.
But she only gets to be like that, ironically, because of her family and because she grew up fighting with these boys. Because
I know, I like
you
her.
You wouldn't really talk to him
like
that.
They part with mutual annoyance, but interest.
I know. It's like rude.
Do they end up falling in love? Is that the whole thing?
They get married.
But like,
they don't fall in love for a long
But time. They do. That's kind of the whole gist.
Yeah.
Like the whole. I could read the writing on the wall. I'm like, okay, they're doing this as an act, but they're gonna
not even an act, but they're
to protect each other from what they want.
Is because you're under my skin because I am interested. Yeah. Love that.
Let's see. Nigel.
And sadly, Simon does not come back for any of the other seasons. He enjoyed it.
That I did know.
The hype of it all. And that's his actual accent. He's a British
actor. That.
He was like, I don't want to. So for every other season, she's like, I left my husband and kid at home to come here. And you're just like, oh, we can't.
I like that scene where they're at that other ball, which is really pretty. It's like outdoors, like all those lights. Yes. It's so pretty. And she's like walking by herself, and the creepy old guy comes find her. She punches him.
Because you're not supposed to be by yourself, but then he's impressed that she knows how to like punch.
I love that. But I love that I was like, you punch that motherfucker.
I hated that scene just because I was like,
no.
I mean, I have.
He was gonna rape her,
a dog bristle and like a thing. That is the worst feeling ever to be by yourself. I don't care if it is a beautiful garden.
Clearly, and it was like almost pitch black because of those times.
And those bullshit dresses, they all have to be that umpire waist with that like high shit.
I don't know if it was a hint at something or just purely detail because of that. But there is that one scene before all this. She's getting ready, and you see like scratches on her back.
Yeah, it's from it being so tight.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was like. Is there something? Are we gonna circle back on this? Like someone's beating?
No, that was
her?
the whole pain is beauty, and you have to have the cinched waist. Well, here's the deal. It's cinched under, and then you wear the flowy dress so you can't see it because that would be too va-va-voom. So it was just, unfortunately, it was just doing what you were expected to do.
So then there's that scene also before that all that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, they go to that theater, and Lady Danbury invites the mom and Daphne to sit in her box, and they're like they're like kikiing. Is she trying to push him? Simon on because he's like giving her little hints. She's
interested, but she knows Simon, so she knows that he is like a complicated character, and he definitely is not what he presents. Like the arrogance is definitely a mask, and she later gets involved with matchmaking, but right now she's probably just mostly trying to let her still be seen because remember she's the diamond of the season, so everyone just has their eye. So she has the queen's blessing, but then Marina has everybody's actual attention. So Lady Danbury is just trying to make sure that Daphne is just always present.
This is the question I did have.
Yeah.
So the whistleblower woman, her narration. Well, I think whistle down. I'm like, I'm assuming it's a nod to being a whistleblower because you're like.
I never thought about that, but sure.
So lady, because I did remember this, and I was so confused where this came from. So I know that Daphne is like not with guys. She's, her options are shrinking. She doesn't want this old dude. And then there's a narration where she's Lady Whistledown begins circulating rumors questioning Daphne's desirability. I was confused on where that came from. I'm like,
why? Because it's taking so long.
But that's not her fault.
It's not her fault, but it goes to somebody is getting all the gossip and they're writing it and then sharing it.
Please don't tell me it's her mom.
So even if I was desirable, but someone is saying that I'm not, now I'm looking and I'm like, I can't date her. Remember, she's not.
And it's a rumor. She's spreading. This woman is spreading rumors.
And all of these people in this tiny little town with no TV, no phones. You have the newspaper. They're even discouraging the daughter from reading. Right? We just talked about that with Penelope. So then you have this like newsletter come out, and you're just like, you're taking it as the gospel. You're taking it as true.
Whatever.
Even the queen falls for it. She's just
that's what I mean, because she's like eating, she's in her chair, and she's like,
yeah, she's like, did I choose the wrong one?
That's what I mean. So, because at the theater, she kind of treats her like,
yeah, because you're making me look bad. Why haven't you gotten married yet, or at least been engaged?
I'm like, girl, it's been 10 minutes since we had this. Since you blessed me.
Now that might be interesting if they gave us, if we knew that this was like a whole month or something. I know, because we actually don't know.
And it says Marina becomes the talk of the town as we talk. So we see all the guys there, including one of the Bridgerton boys is into her, but that's also the guy that sounds like he's gonna get with Penelope.
He does eventually in season 3.
Okay. And then Simon and Daphne run into each other again.
Wait, do you like spoilers?
Yeah.
Or would spoilers
for this?
I want to stop watching it?
Yeah, this I don't mind. They realize that they can help each other. Okay, yeah. So this is why they realize they can help.
Which is the plot of so many movies. Hey, you pretend like you're.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm like, I know what's going on here. We can help each other through that, and then I know, I'm like, clearly you're gonna fall in love at some point. It's like every Hallmark movie that's ever made.
Well, look, ironically, I don't watch. I'm into it, but yeah, because my mom's always like, "Did you see the one?"
I love Hallmark Christmas movies. I have the Hallmark Channel Plus.
She does too. I'm like, girl, that is not. Where's the cheating and the illegitimate child and the like abusive relationship? Where's the like real story? No, she just moved back home from law school. I'm not watching that.
Oh yeah, so this thing does not talk about. But I looked it up. But
yeah,
there is that scene before that party, that last party where all the punching took place and all that. You see Marina in her bed and she cries because she looks at her sheets. I was confused. I'm like, okay, is there something? Did she bleed or something? And then you see the scene after that where they're like washing it and the
maids go and tell the lady of the house
that it's
she
clean.
hasn't bled.
So
she never got her period. And there apparently, I guess it's been enough weeks where because your period is like every 3 weeks. They're like monitoring that. Well, because I'm trying to think. Even though we see the corsets, I don't know what the underwear situation would have been like. But I did
watch a video once of how they like menstrual. I know because I watch random like
you watch everything.
Yeah. I'm always interested in stuff. I can't remember. They use some really odd things. Well, obviously, but I think it was like fabric.
But once you know it's here, you can do things. But other than that, it could just pop up.
I guess
at
so.
night.
They're just randomly monitoring. Okay.
If you're of age, you can have your period at like 14. 13.
But I think it's really like if I was a maid, that's not even on my radar when I'm cleaning. I'm like, whatever.
No, you have to know everything that happens in your house, and you have your cousin here staying, and now you're like, is that?
Well,
I
just assume
because she's pregnant.
That's what I mean. I feel like there was an ulterior, like we keep an eye on her, basically.
But clearly, Marina's parents didn't tell Lady Featherington because she's like.
So why is she there?
Oh. Who knows?
So do you know who got her pregnant?
We find out later. It's supposed to be. Later? You do find out this season. She starts writing him.
Literally?
He's someone who's in like the military.
She's writing him like sexually? You said that.
Writing.
Oh.
WRITING.
Who was he?
Shonda would have someone writing.
That's what I was like.
Wow. No, she starts writing letters to someone who's in the military. And the Lady Featherington starts intercepting him.
Oh, so it's someone random.
Someone we haven't met.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. I don't think we ever find out if Lady Featherington asked them, like, is that why y'all sent her here? I don't think we find that out. But the dad, and part of his gross leering at her is because he has, like, debts. And I think they paid him
Oh, so it's like
to watch the family.
Thing.
No, I think they were like, here.
If he assaults this poor girl, I'm gonna be so mad.
No, I think they're like, here, watch the kid, and we'll pay you for the summer for you watching her. I think that was why he like accepted her to come in, because clearly she's his relation. The mom has no relation. She's like,
she's a bitch.
She is. There's a lot of pressure on her, and that's why she.
Is that why you're hesitating? Because you have some sort of empathy for her?
Mostly because I just watched season 2, and in season 2 she is a really big hero. The mom is, and she's a really big champion for Penelope too. And you would not have ever guessed that from season 1.
Because I'm not even in this one episode. I'm like,
but because I just watched season 2, I'm blanking on how rude she was. I know she kept putting Penelope in these yellow and orange dresses, and she's like, "Ma'am, this color is not flattering on me."
Especially she does say that. She wore the one dress, and she's like she's like, I'm not wearing yellow. And she's so cute, that character. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to be her friend. She's so unhappy. I do like that one scene. So she's riding horses with her brother, Daphne. And I'm assuming this is also, it has to be, everything's intentional, I suppose. But I love what she said. She's like, you have no idea how hard it is to be a woman. I was like, I was like, is she in a dress or is she in pants?
She was like in a beautiful, I think it was like a purple, like what looks like a coat.
I think clearly a dress.
Because you're typically, you can only ride horses with another man around. Yep, and you're not supposed to have pants on because then a man can see the outline of your figure. All these rules. And she's like, I just want to ride this horse. I can't even do this on my own.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. She's like, you have no idea how hard to be a woman. Like, we come in this world, we're like basically, I'm paraphrasing at this point, but like, we're told what to do, and then I turn at a certain age, and then
he tells me what to do.
Exactly. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, women have always felt this way. Yeah. There's always been women throughout all of history that do like such bullshit.
There is a gay character, but actually,
guy,
the brother Benedict, he's mostly bi. But you see that in season 2, 3, where he's with men and women.
You see it?
Benedict decides he wants to be an artist.
I don't know what he looks like. I'm gonna look it up.
He's the one that's the brother who's just not as cute. So there's Anthony, and then there's the guy, and then there's Colin. Colin, you remember.
Yeah.
But Anthony is Benedict is just in the middle. His haircut's not quite right. He's just kind of floating. But he decides he wants to be an artist, and then his art teacher invites him over, and it's like a swingers party.
Oh, he's so cute.
But these are current ones. Do Benedict season 1. He was just kind of rounder face. He's same guy. They just didn't quite have his look together. And if you notice, Simon is the only character that they gave facial hair to because all of them are super clean. He's just a little
cute. Yeah. He's really cute. I would date him.
But he's the one that's he's a cute story. So it's Anthony, Benedict, Colin, Daphne, Eloise. Gregory is the youngest boy, and what I can picture the flower. Hydrangea? It's something with an H.
The name?
Yeah, the daughter. Francesca. That's the actress they changed in season 3, and it's sad. I mean, she's a good actress, but and then Hyacinth. See? It is Hyacinth.
What kind of fucking name is that?
Oh, baby Augie.
Who's that?
The baby she has with Simon.
She has a baby with him?
Oh, sorry.
I really don't care. It will not disturb me.
Yeah, so they have to have sex to perform the marital duty.
Before they get married?
No.
Oh, I was like, wow,
that's how you
consummate
Christian. It? No. But there's no love involved. Yeah, but it's kind of dry because she doesn't know what she's doing. She's like, you'll get there. So this season is so cringe because he's like, what do you do by yourself? She's like, what do you mean by
masturbating?
And so then she has to go practice, and we have to watch her.
She should have asked the one girl that's the singer who was fucking Anthony. she looked like she knew what she was doing. They were like fucking on the tree and all that. I was like,
but they would probably have to like sneak her in to be like a sex coach. She wouldn't be able to talk to her like at a.
I'm sure.
Well, she actually wouldn't just be at a cafe. I don't think they have money like that. I think they're
clearly
the artists are the lower.
That's so sad. Okay.
Well, I am.
Here we
kind of impressed that you're even moderately into it.
Now it's commitment at this point.
Well, the thing is, it's Shonda.
I don't have. Yeah. So, I need to know. I don't know anything of what's going on. I have to watch more, and then you get like, oh, okay, now you put all the pieces together.
And it does follow the books pretty well. She may switch up some of the timelines, but I think it's fascinating that she was reading this and was like, "Wait a second, who is this? Wait, I can." Okay.
She is so. Yeah. She's just. I think she's so incredible. Who knows what else is up her sleeve? That's what's like so exciting.
She's like people on vacation, and then this random gossip newsletter. Oh, I can do this.
I do. I love that. I'm like, oh my god, they got like some woman is like gossiping and sending it out. I'm like, how are you printing all this?
I know. So you got to have money, but they all have money.
I want to know who it is.
Yeah, it's good. I'll tell you at the end.
Okay.
Because we don't find out in season 1.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Is that like a storyline? Like people are trying to figure out who is writing this?
Because for a while you think it's the queen. Because who else would know everyone?
I thought it was this Lady Danbury woman. Because she seems so like a busybody in a way.
I never thought about the mom. When you said that, I was like, oh.
But that was my second thought. I'm like, okay, I could see that plot twist. Because I'm like, wow, that's really shitty.
But if it was, it would make sense. Because you would have to talk about everybody evenly. Or you would kind of be able to tell who it was. So then you're like, dang, you're talking about my kid. Like, don't Google it.
I want to know.
If you want to know, go for it. But I think it's going to impact how you watch it.
I promise you.
But you're like, I don't care. Do it.
Who is Lady Whistle? I almost said whistleblower.
Whistle down.
Was Lady? I think I need to.
That's probably why she called her that. I never
whistle down. That's how I'm like, oh, that's fun. Penelope. Mm-hmm. Love her.
Well, you find out later.
That makes me love her even more.
Eloise puts it together, and she's like, wait, who is always standing on the outside of the parties? Just listening.
Well, it says her identity is revealed to viewers at the end of season 1.
Oh, is it?
But within the show's world, no one knows it's Penelope except us.
So maybe.
I love her even more. See, this even helps me more. Power level. Honestly, Beyonce in the Regency era level powerful. ChatGPT is so funny. I love her even more.
Your chat is so funny. That's comparing her.
That doesn't ruin it. That actually makes me even more excited. Yeah. I love that because I love her. I'm probably going to be a big fan of hers.
She's really good. She was on some show, and I think it was even on Netflix, but it was like blown
I heard that.
Up now because people were like, she's such a great actress. And even with Jonathan Bailey, you said you knew him from something else when we talked about The Sexiest Man Alive. Yeah. But I think it's so funny how all these people are discovering them for the first time. Some people just discovered Simon, and he was on some legal show they had. So yeah, it's funny how
old guy.
Oh, the Simon, who's flirting with Daphne.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
I have seen him in something else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right, you guys.
Okay, well, stay tuned for more.
I know. Thank you. Thanks for being a good sport, Dom.
Does this mean I don't have to watch it anymore?
No.
I'm just kidding.
We can jump to season.
I can binge it now and go to season 2.
You can, and then we can just pull up the recap and then still do it.
How many episodes are there? 8 each season? Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. So this will be the primer as we get ready for season 4 coming out in January 2026.
How many are gonna? So they do 1 per book.
Yeah.
So each season is based on one of the books.
Yep. 8 books, 8 kids.
Interesting.
I know.
You read all books?
I read all the books. And so here's the thing. The first book is about Daphne, but then you get into, let's say, the third book. It's about Colin, but then, of course, he still has all his siblings. So you're constantly, like, hearing about the updates of who has this, who has that, who's doing that. So, yeah, it's pretty intertwined really well within being intertwined within the
I love that
community. It's good. It's very dramatic, very chaotic, very multifaceted. We love that. All right, you guys. Thanks for overanalyzing. Let us know if you watch this, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
So, a couple things. I never paid my parking, but I should be good. It's a long weekend. Just because usually it shows me the countdown. It's real life, folks. So, author of Bridgerton.
I don't know who that is. So. I'm gonna let you lead all this. I do have an outline if you need it.
I will need it.
This is just the first episode. That's all I watched.
So, you guys.